Hi everybody, Squeeva here with another tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be going over asynchronous and parallel programming in F#. Now before I actually get into any of this, I would like to explain what asynchronous and parallel programming is. And basically, asynchronous programming versus synchronous programming is basically when you have a whole bunch of threads, and you run one odd job from one thread, then another odd job from another thread, and then another job from the same thread, and you can just do that. That's asynchronous programming, and I'm not really going to go into asynchronous programming much in this tutorial, as much as going into parallel programming, which is basically the process where you have or you run multiple things at the same time, where you run multiple threads and tasks at the same time. And I'm going to be demonstrating this in F#, which is a functional language, which basically means it passes by function, not value. Or not, no, it passes things via functions, not value. And one of the major advantages of a functional language opposed to a imperative language is that you can actually have nested functions and call other functions. You can call functions inside the function that function inside the function is in. Yeah, so you can do that, and that's pretty cool. So, without much further ado, I present to you F#. First thing we need to do is open system. This is basically including IOStream in C++. It's basically the same thing. We're just gonna we're gonna create a new function, a new asynchronous function, and we're just gonna call this one here foo. Darn it. If you've never programmed before, foo is basically just foobar is basically the general thing to go with, and it's not gonna let you run it and do anything with it in asynchronous programming, in asynchronous and parallel programming, unless you have things inside it. So we're just gonna do printf running 1.1, and you don't have to have semicolons in this language. We're gonna do async.sleep 1000, sleep for 1000 seconds. Again, you don't need any semicolons. And then we're just going to do printf running 1.2, or actually running 1 after sleep. And then we can just basically copy this and paste it, because we need two, right? We need two functions to do. So, and this is, I mean, you can do it with one function. You can run one function or one thread in parallelism, but there's not much use in that, because you're just running one program at the same time as that program, which happens anyways. So there's not much point in having just one program. So we're going to have two programs. And now all you need to do is actually make it so it runs asynchronously. And you can just do this by, and this is just going to run things asynchronously and all that fun jazz. Async.parallel. This is going to run it in parallel. And then we're not actually running asynchronously. I think we're just going to run synchronously. Run synchronously, and this is necessary, and I have no idea why. Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't type today. What did I do? Okay. You have to mod A. Don't ask why. Just don't ask. Async.sleep. Oh, I know what the problem is here. Let's have this. I'm not entirely certain what to do anymore. I'm not entirely certain what it does anymore, but I think it just runs this. I think it just tells you you're gonna. It's like finding a Tata sequence in a gene pool. I don't actually know what the heck it really does, but I have a basic idea. So, anyways, we're gonna start debug. It's gonna run, and you're gonna see. It's gonna run that and then exit. And I know what's exiting right away. console dot read line and then pipe that into an ignore statement. Pipe that into an ignore. And then if you run it, printfn, printfn. This is just gonna make it so it prints per line instead of just all in one word. And you're gonna see that after the long while until it goes, you're gonna see that it's going to run that, and then sleep. I know what the problems are. I always know what the problems are. I'm just so good like that. Like, dude, I'm just so good. It's insane. So you're gonna run that, and then it's gonna run those two at the same time. Basically, what it's doing right now is foo is one thread and bar is another thread, and it's running these two functions at the same time. That's what it's doing, and that is cool. So, I hope you squids enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you found it useful in any way, shape, or form. I don't know why you would ever need this, because it's F#. I mean, the more practical approach for parallel programming truly is C++, so I'll release a tutorial on that later, but I got F# done now because it's very simple. Very, very simple. It's not quite as simple in C++ or Java, but it's very simple. Alright. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope... Wait. I said that already. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please say so in the comments below, and